Hello everyone, welcome to our tutorial on further factorization of algebraic expressions. So basically this tutorial is a continuation of our previous section on introduction to factorization of algebraic expression. So the difference is the questions in these examples are slightly more complex, they have more terms, slightly different from what you've seen. Okay, this one level up from the introduction questions. So I will be showing you guys how to do some of these questions. Alright, so just a recap on from previous tutorial, the four examples of factors, numbers, algebraic terms, mix of numbers and algebraic letters, and last one expression. I also did mention two things. Okay, the tips in doing your factorization. The very first one, the very first tip is to do in terms in this sequence. Okay, we do in terms of we compare your numbers first and then followed by your letters. Okay, numbers followed by letters. Secondly, is to after you have done your factorization, you carry out the process of expansion to get back the same expression that you get in the first place, just to make sure that they are the same, and that will that will give you the confidence that yes, what you have done is correct. Okay, so come, let's dive right into example number one. Example number one is 20xy plus 18yz minus 4xz. Okay, quite a lengthy expression here. So we go back to our tip, compare our letters first, compare our numbers first. So between 20, 18 and 4, the common factor seems like 4, but no, 18 has do not have 4 as a common factor. So it seems that only the number 2 is a common factor. Okay, so only 2 is a common factor for them. What about the letters? We have xy, yz, and xz. It also seems like x is a common factor, but we do not have x in 18yz. Y is common for only the first two, and Z is common only for the last two. So it seems there are no common letters. There's no common letters for this expression. That means only 2 is the common factor. So we extract 2 from 20, we are left with 10. XY will remain since no letters are affected. This is 9yz minus 2xz. Okay, so it is actually possible to get such question where only one number is common between them. Okay, so even though the expression is long, even though the question itself is long, there could be only one common factor between them. Okay, like what we have seen here. Okay, come, let's look at number 2. We have negative 6xy plus 6mxy minus 18xyz. Okay, so another time we have three terms here. Looking at the numbers, I can clearly see that 6 is a common factor. Okay, 6 is a common factor, so I've got 6 first. Let's look at the letters. Xy, mxy, and xyz. It seems from my observation that xy is common. Okay, we have all the xy here, so I'm going to put xy as a common factor, xy over here. Okay, so what happens if we extract 6xy from a negative 6xy? It seems like we've taken out every single thing, right? So this is a very important section that I need to tell you. If you take out so-called everything from the question, what you're left with is not 0. Instead, you're left with the number 1. In this case, is a negative 1. Okay, I'm going to put this, I'm going to put a star on this question because I'm going to explain to you slightly further on this. Okay, we have negative 1. If we take out 6xy from 6mxy, we are left with plus m. Okay, and last one, I'm going to be left with 3 Z. Okay, so this is my outcome. Okay, number two is a common. Number two is an important chapter. In important section in this chapter. Okay, so that's our answer for number two. Let's look at number three. Slightly different. We have 4 minus 2 bracket x plus 3y. Okay, previous tutorial we do have an example with two brackets, but this time we only have one bracket. So this is another important example for you all to take note of. Okay, there's the first thing that you must do is to expand this part. Okay, let us expand this thing, and then we'll see what is the expression, and then we can factorize. Okay, so this one we have 4 minus 2x minus 6y. Okay, 4 minus 2x minus 6y. So now we are going to compare all these three terms, and then we factorize them. So in the end, I only have 2 as a common factor. So what we are left with is 2 minus x 2 minus x minus 3y. Okay, this is our final answer. Okay, guys. So for question number 3, okay, the thing to remember is to expand first, like what we have done in this part, followed by factorize them. Factorize your expression. Okay, so all right, we are done with these three examples, but let's go back to question example number 2. Okay, so let us just write this down. We have negative 6xy plus 6mxy minus 18xyz. Okay, so why is it important is because, so let's say we have already established that 6xy is a common factor. Okay, so if let's say we think that 6x, after I take out minus if I take out 6xy from minus 6xy, and you're left with nothing, so you don't write anything. Instead you proceed to the second term here, and then we factorize this. You are left with m, okay, then minus 3z. Okay, so what happens here is I ignore the fact that this thing becomes a 0. Okay, there are only two terms inside here. So what I'm trying to show you all is, if, remember the tip that I told you, if you are done with your question, one way to check if your answer is correct is to do an expansion. So I'm going to expand this thing, okay, and this is what we are going to get. 6mxy minus 18xyz. Okay, and you can see clearly that this is totally different from your question. Okay, what you're missing is this minus 6xy. Okay, we don't have this. So it is important, okay, it is important that we have this minus 1 when we extract the same thing from the question itself. Okay, Ken? I hope you guys are clear with this tutorial. Listen to this again. Go over to the section or example that you need to listen again, and then hopefully you will understand better on factorization of algebraic expressions. Okay, let's proceed to do our questions from the worksheet or your homework or your assessment books, and let's get better on our factorization. Okay, see you at our next tutorial.